A few months ago, I decided to do something I had never done before. I illustrated a book. I created an illustrated edition of a novel that I like, entitled You Know Me, Al, by Ring Lardner. It's not very long. It is very funny. The whole thing is told through letters written by the protagonist to his buddy back home, and you can now own this illustrated edition. It's available on Amazon for your Kindle or for the Kindle app. For this edition, I created 29 black and white illustrations. I wound up creating portraits of historical figures such as Charles Comiskey, the owner of the Chicago White Sox baseball club, and U.S. President Woodrow Wilson. There are also portraits in there of all-time great baseball players such as Walter Johnson, Christy Mathewson, and Ty Cobb. I mean, these guys, they were great. Like, if you're American, your great-great-grandparents, they sat in rocking chairs next to filthy spittoons predicting the weather with their joint pain, and they told lies about how great these baseball players were, like lies about things that they'd seen them do. I mean, they told lies, but they really were great, really. The novel, it is about a baseball player playing lots of baseball in the early 20th century. So if you're a baseball fan, you're probably going to like this book. And if you're a student of its history, you're probably really going to like this book. It might become one of your all-time favorites. But even if you are not a historian or a very, very serious baseball fan, and you're therefore liked by many people and you get out of the house very often, I still think you'll pluck quite a few smiles and maybe even a laugh or two from these pages. It's made me laugh out loud both times that I've read it. And besides, I mean, it's not really about baseball. The book is really about a guy from a small town and he has massive talent and an even more massive ego, and he goes to the big city with its big prices and all of its crafty businessmen who are brilliant negotiators and girls who are only interested in how much money he's making as a baseball player, and he finds out pretty quickly that he's juggling too many flaming broken bottles. If any of you do decide to purchase this edition, please let me know what you thought of it and tell me which illustrations you liked the most. Besides this book, it's been a while since I've updated you guys. I've been making finger sandwiches for squirrels, drawing portraits of dead actors, and painting Swamp Thing on a hardware store window. Yeah, I'm still weird.